Hi everyone, I'm a named Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Last episode, we responded to a distress signal from the Ghoul, and while we raided this place, we realized something. It would make the perfect home for Reg. Reg is somebody who consistently gets in trouble, starts fights, and has all kinds of problems with everybody back at the original town of Hope. So why not just put him here in this town? He can do his own thing. He can brew beer. He can do all kinds of stuff. We'll figure that out as we go along. So I have a little crew here that's kind of helping clean up the flesh mass that's on the ground because it's completely negative 55 beauty, and that won't be good to leave him here like that. But after they clean that up, basically this entire area is going to be Reg's responsibility. He's going to do everything, all the construction, everything. So let's play. All right. These guys just deconstructing this stuff. And I think really they just need to pull up all these floors, which are just a flesh. We found a whole lot of fermenting barrels here, which I assume you need to put hops in there to make beer. All right, bioferrite shaping was just research. Shape and reform bioferrite into useful tools, weapons, flooring, and more. All right. How about, what does that do? Heavy plate flooring made from smooth bioferrite. While ugly and slightly flammable, it's quick to clean and increases the containment strength of nearby holding platforms. So that's just focused on anomalies and whatnot. Let's research, I don't know, serum synthesis. Why not? Major break risk. Martin. Yeah, he's upset with himself, by the way. Martin is, because he's not supposed to drink alcohol, and he did. He'll be fine. There's no rector in his religion right now, but most of his issue is about the fact that he drank a beer and that he's in an ugly environment. And that's what we're trying to fix. Oh, it was an electrical short. We're good. All right, let's think about what we're doing here, because he might need a little area for visitors at some point. I'm not going to worry about that too much. That'll be part of his longer term plan. But this is where his batteries are going to be. We're going to make, I said the freezer's going to be here, so we have to get rid of all this stuff. He's going to be able to grow his own hops. Hey, let's look at the fertility overlay. What is that? I think it's this button right here. So this is a fertile little spot right here. We probably could make hops. I maybe should have looked this sooner, but that's okay. I really don't care that much about it. So what I'm thinking about for this area, for those of you that may be watching and thinking that I'm investing too much in this area just for reg, I'm thinking that, you know, if somebody gives me trouble or they're just not a good fit, but they could be productive in some way, maybe they kind of just get sent here. And it may not just be reg in the future. It may be others that are, you know, misfits or something. But they can do things like, you know, maybe they grow Devil Strand and then we come pick it up at some point, or they do that sort of thing. They're just kind of consistent, plugging away here, not really doing, you know, anything else crazy. They just kind of just doing things as they can. Because the other base, I'm actively trying to like grow it. This base, I'm just going to make, you know, a spot for a few beds, a spot for some, you know, fermenting barrels, and then sort of just calling it a day. Where are those components? We need food here. We're low on it. In fact, we're so low on it that I'm sending Martin back. Martin's going to go back with his dromedary. Does he need to bring anything back? No. I'm not bringing back the beer. I'll bring back the frag grenades. Molotov cocktail. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of tainted things here. There's mini turrets here. I wonder if I should bring 1 or 2 mini turrets back to protect our main base. Yeah, let's do that. We'll bring back 2 mini turrets. All right, so usually I go over goals. The goal for this episode is I want to raid these 2 work sites. Maybe even the 3rd one down here. And oh, there's another one up here too. Maybe we just do like a clean sweep. And there goes Tiffy. She's harvesting cotton. don't really want him eating the agave. I want... Roof collapsed. Where? Oh. I bet you more roof is gonna collapse right now. Yep. Galvin just got hurt. His head is cut. Oh, look, Alessia is building all of these cloth animal beds. They're very happy. Or they're about to be. Caravan arrived at Hope. Martin is really here to help with the food situation that we always seem to have. Corn is 95% grown. I wish it would finish up. They're all hungry. Every last one of them. Wonder why our batteries are not full. If he's also cooking. Phil, I don't want you to, you can eat this meal. Go ahead. Okay. So I went a while without talking there because we have a little bit of a crisis. So here are my thoughts. Let me go over it really quickly. I was trying to really pay attention to why we're always out of food. And I think one of the issues we have is that we don't have somebody consistently hauling food or raw materials. And so then the cook, who's generally Zyph, is going out to the field and getting the food, the raw material. And so then he's going out, getting it, coming back and cooking, instead of just coming right to the kitchen, being able to grab the stuff and cook. So I need to pay attention to why that's happening. Like right now, this is maybe a little bit of a unique situation, but Martin's going out to grab the berries, coming back in here, pausing at the door, to then cook it, when he could have just come in here to get the raw food. So that's something I want to address this episode also. I want to figure out how to make that better. A meteorite just struck granite. Really? You had to hit my wall? It's fine, but... I mean, it could have been on that donkey, I guess, so... It's just a wall. Oh, those dromedaries are... intimately involved at the moment. Okay, so corn is 99% grown. Great. We're going to be able to harvest a whole bunch of that tomorrow. So last one more night, guys. Back to this town. Fluff, you are repairing this for some reason. Don't know why you're doing that. I really don't know why you're doing that. If you're going to do anything, deconstruct it. Yeah, Reg is doing this too. I don't understand sometimes. Okay. Martin got food poisoning from a dirty cooking area. Is it dirty in here? Oh yeah, it's a little dirty. Zyph is going to clean up. You know what? I just remembered. I have sterile tile. I need to lay sterile tile in here. That will make this better. I mean, it notes that it's for hospitals and research labs. But why would I not have it in a kitchen? I think sterile tile needs to be in a kitchen. All right. What do we want to clean up here? I think we're okay as far as this stuff. Reg should just kind of work on his own. I'm going to send people back, I think. They need the help back at Hope. And this area is just going to have to be a little project. So let's start our world. Reform caravan. Go ahead and go back. Everybody's going back except for Reg. We'll keep a dromedary here with him. So if he needs to make a quick escape, he can. All right, what do we taking back? Some slag chunks? Sure. None of this tainted stuff. Leaving everything else, I think. I'm leaving everything else. Alright, what's going on over here? We have plenty. We need to haul some cotton, I'm sure. Yes, there's some cloth right there. What about Devil Strand? We have three that are ready to harvest, and then the rest are like 42% or something. So they're not very close. There's strawberries there. I think I don't want strawberries there. I think I want something else, but I'm going to leave it for now. I don't want to get too confused. All right, research. What are we researching? Ground penetrating scanner, and we have deep drill. Where do we make that deep drill? Deep drill needs 2 components. Let's read about it. A deep crust drilling rig for extracting minerals from deep under the surface. Use a ground penetrating scanner to detect the resource. This drill will yield stone chunks if no resources are present. Can be repositioned freely. I want steel. That's my ticket. My ticket to kind of knowing, you know, where to go next is this ground penetrating scanner. All right, so what do we want to do? We need steel. We need steel to be able to make components and that sort of thing. Is this steel? Yeah, it's compacted steel. It's time. It's time we aggressively do some things. Get all the steel that we can. I think we got all the steel we can down here. There's no wind. That's okay, we have this geothermal generator. All right, Red, you are officially alone. And so, because I don't really want you to die, let's just get you set up with a little something right here. Make a little stockpile zone. I really don't care where. Here. That's fine. I wanna make a grow zone because it's fertile land right here. In fact, let me turn on that overlay. We're going to plant some rice. The quickest growing. I think he's good with food for now. Alright, let's remove some flooring. Zega is wandering around. Okay, he's uninstalling things. I want you to... What happens? Let's get you working on this, maybe. See if that's going to be successful. Phil is hiding in his room. What is going on back at Hope? There's food and everything, so I don't know what's really happening here. I don't have anybody prioritized. I'm checking that now. I just think I had too many people gone for too long. I'm missing steel. Will this give me steel? Caravan, Andra's caravan arrived back at Hope. So Andra, Galvin, and Fluff are all back. They're going to be able to jump in and help out and see what's going on. Research finished ground-penetrating scanner. Build ground-penetrating scanners that can detect drillable resources under the surface. Requires an advanced component to construct. Okay. Glad I did that. Now let's do something. Let's look for something that's going to maybe makes them a little happier. So, chocolate. We can get chocolate through cocoa trees. Maybe we'll just get that. Let's not overthink it. We want some chocolate. Instead of just having them drink beer all the time, you can eat chocolate. Reg, did that give us steel? I don't think so. Thought there was steel over here somewhere. How about this car? No, that's an ancient pipeline. It's deteriorated to uselessness, it says. I thought there was steel on this map. Alright, that's okay. Let's work on his priorities. Growing, because he needs to actively have food. And then after that, construction. Yeah, that's good. After this column gets deconstructed, he should go and grow. Let's make sure that's what happens. So I could trust him being here alone. There he goes. There he goes. One meal left, and then tomorrow they're gonna grow. They're gonna take all this corn and harvest it, and life is gonna be good. Rice, you picked a bad time to throw a party. Where's Fluff? There's Fluff. I'm redoing the priorities. While they were away, I made some of them prioritize construction. I think I'm back to okay. Yeah, Zega is our builder. Zyph is our main cook. As is Tiffy is getting there as a secondary. I think we're okay. Is there a way to like save this? I don't think there is. Wish there was. Rice is researching. She's actually going pretty fast. Alright, good. I need the steel. Wow, Alessia is just so much faster. Look how fast she's catching up to Galvin. And now, what did I need the steel for? Another research table, that was one thing. That ground penetrating scanner. After this, I needed to... Oh, that's right, the multi-analyzer. I need to prioritize that. Because if I get the multi-analyzer, then I can research fabrication. And I believe with fabrication, I can make... I could make components out of steel, I think. So if I then use the deep drill, look for steel, I can make as many components as I want. So I just noticed, I didn't notice this the entire game. There's an asterisk next to cleanliness, and it says it's important for this type of room, and it knows that this room is a laboratory. Or as some would say, a laboratory. So I wonder if I make sterile tile in here when I'm done with this room, if that will increase research speed. The research speed is 100%. Yeah, and room cleanliness does influence it. It's already at 99%, but still, at some point it'll get dirty and that'll be a problem. So I'll make a move toward that at some point. All right, I'm looking at my work schedule just to double check a couple of things here. I have Fluff set to clean, and that's because she has an issue with her carrying capacity because of her Go-Douche addiction. What about Andra? Andra is the main hauler, but she also handles animals, so that's another thing. So I think those are the two main things she can do, and we're just going to leave her alone. Zega is our main construction person. Phil is also a handler. Galvin. I think Galvin is a miner. That's his main thing that he likes is mining, art, and he has a little bit of a passion for research. We need to use him more as a hauler. That needs to be solved. We're going to reduce his mining. We're going to reduce his art, hauling. He'll do his dark study because he has been helping us with that. But that's once a day. That's not a big deal. Or once every 2 days, actually. Rice is our main researcher. And then secondarily, really doesn't do much of anything. I really don't want her to do a bunch of anything. Construction, sure. If you have nothing else to do, you can do construction. And crafting and smithing and tailoring and art, that's fine. Tiffy is a child. We already have her all set. And then Alessia. I think Alessia, just to double check her. She has a burning passion for intellect, social, mining. So I'm going to kind of leave her be. She's going to be miner. So she'll do mining. She'll do research primarily. Mining second. Cooking third. Yeah, cooking third. And I think that's where we'll leave that one as well. Okay, so what did we gain by doing that? I think we gained somebody who's going to really do hauling. Who was it that I switched over? It was Galvin. So let me see. Is Galvin... He's asleep, but his main thing tomorrow should be the dark study on the monolith. Let's see if that is actually still... It's ready to study, so he's probably going to wake up and that's the first thing he's going to do. And then after that, he'll haul, I think, all day. All right, I think that was a good move. Okay, Martin. Relax, it's okay. Martin is having terrifying hallucinations. Okay. Is Fluff going around cleaning? Probably. After she eats this, I hope she cleans because we need to get caught up. Yes, she is. Great. Great, because people are upset. How did you guys make this so dirty? I mean, even this prisoner's room. When are they leaving again? 4 days. So that's 2 meals a day that I'm wasting on them. See how he's going and grabbing it? Is Zega gonna... No. Zega is feeding corn to the prisoner. No, you're not. You are going to... You're going to haul that corn and help Zyph not have to keep walking back and forth. Rice is doing construction. She has nothing else to do. I guess somebody else is researching. Yep, Alessia is. But Rice will not do hauling. Otherwise, I would have told her to haul. Alright, that ground penetrating scanner, where is that? Right here. Sensor unit used by researchers to search for buried resources. I guess we'll put it in here with the communications thing, huh? Yeah, that's a good use for it. Why is it red? Cannot be placed under a roof. Okay, alright, I understand that. So how about we do... Where do we want that? I don't know. How about right here? Check our animals. Yeah, I don't want them to be able to come in here or in here. Well, Tiffy, go lay down. Fluff is cleaning up our main base, and then after that, she's going to clean up the prisoners as well. Why are my animals hungry? Why are all my animals hungry? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened here? Every single animal is hungry. Open the gate. Somebody open the gate. Let him out. Phil, you're the closest. Let them out. Let them out. Go find your own food. I don't care what you eat. You can eat all this stuff. Eat some hops. Enjoy. Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. I have too many animals. Look how many animals I have. I have about 14 dromedaries. Maybe I'll go on a... Can I like go sell some? Okay. What was I going to look for? I was making sure Zyph was cooking. Which he is. No, Tiffy is. But he's about to cook. So Phil, I need to prioritize. He needs to be a cook. Not a cook. He needs to grow. We need more people working on plants. Alright, so I've made that change. Smithing and tailoring is secondary. Oh, look, you got some steel. You got some steel from deconstructing that. See, that's kind of working the way that I thought it would. We just kind of leave him alone and let him do his thing. He will need more steel, though. Not sure why Tiffy is not, she said, it's been so long since I learned anything new. I'm tired of the monotony. Well, how do you learn? I thought you learned by... Children need new lessons and experiences to grow up well and will become unhappy without them. Children will only do learning activities when their schedule is set to recreation or anything. Activities that fulfill a child's desire. Okay, so I need to change her schedule to recreation. Or actually just to anything. I gave her a normal work schedule. These poor people have me for controlling them. Okay, Tiffy. I didn't realize that, so you can stop cutting that cactus and go do something else. And the first thing you decide to do is go cook a meal. Alright, well, that's on you. Tiffy's throwing a tantrum. She's kicking her bed and her walls. She's not doing any damage because she's a little child. Oh, she actually did do some damage. Zega, you gotta wake up and fix that. Oh, look, the scanner's done. Where'd Zega go? Like to another map? All the way here for the steel. Okay, so this ground penetrating scanner, let's see how this works. How do I use it? Progress to guaranteed find. How do I actually, is it a crafting thing? Or an intellect thing? I'm asking Alessia to use it. She gave up. It was going fairly quickly. I'm not sure if intellect is the best thing. It must be, though. They need a chair. That'll help them. Let's put a dining room chair right here. Okay, we finished researching Coco. What's the next thing that will actually help them? I'm drawn toward things like biosculpting. But I really need to focus and do fabrication. What do I need to do fabrication? Did I make my multi-analyzer yet? We need 8 components and we only have 1. Okay, so we can't even do that one yet. What's a growth vat? This is for gestating embryos. Moisture pumps. That will turn wet ground dry and convert soft sand into normal sand. Shields. Wearable shield gear. That's good, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Hydroponics. This is build hydroponics basins to rapidly grow crops indoors regardless of the terrain or weather outside. What's the fertility on it? Is there like a major fertility? It doesn't say. I would assume it's 100% and I have plenty of that available to me 100% of the time. How about we do some of these just lower ones that are going to be prerequisites? Like xenogenetics. I don't want to start playing around with genes. Prosthetics. Don't need to worry about that right this second, fortunately. Okay. Basic mech tech. You need a mechanator colonist. But if I do this, I'll be able to make like a lifter mech. It's designed for hauling, and that's what we need. And then we'll need a mech recharger. Yeah, this is what I need. I need this. This is what I'm gonna do. I can't do it because I don't have a mechanator. Mechanator. Mechanator? Mechanator? Okay, well, in the meantime, okay. Biosculpting. Nah, not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do recurve bow just because it's easy and quick. And I think to get a mechanator, we need to blow this up. Inspired recruitment. She will successfully recruit the next prisoner regardless of difficulty or resistance. Wow. Well, we have 2 prisoners that we have to hold on to for the moment. Hey, Martin doesn't have a weapon in it. What happened? All right, what weapon do you want? How about we give you this machine pistol? And then you're going to go blow up that machine. Oh, we need more than just him. Just those 2. See what happens. I know we're supposed to be raiding the those other things, but those other bases, but we got to get to a point where we have food. Seems important. While they're doing that, let's check out Reg. Reg is going to have a good amount of food just for himself. He's deconstructing. He's happy. He's happier than he's been in a long time. This emu really is going to come attack us? Alright, that's at Reg. He's deconstructing. He's not going to really deconstruct much after that. Because I don't have it flagged, so he'll probably start removing floors. You should make a solar generator, though. Oh, you're missing 90 steel. Okay. Leaving you alone. I want to read this. It's an ancient Echostrider midsection. The remains of a massive ancient Exostrider war mechanoid. Long ago, some high-energy weapon shattered the body and fused the parts into an almost solid mass. In its guts, it looks like there's a still-functioning transponder. If you could extract the transponder, you could decrypt it to gather valuable information. The mech's incendiary weapon cells are intact but unstable and will likely detonate after you do some damage. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, back up, back up. Available. Mechanoid transponder. A mechanoid transponder has been left behind after an explosion. It can be decrypted at a research bench. Send the colonist and right-click to decrypt it. You're really not going to beat out this fire? Are you hungry? Alright, I'm going to let them go eat. It's fine. It's not going to spread that far. But is anybody going to come here and beat out the fire? Nobody, huh? Okay, well, it worked out. Mechanoid transponder. Great. Masterwork. Zega has created a cloth animal bed masterwork. Great. Who do we want to set the owner of that to be? How about our first dromedary? He'll get the he or she, I don't know who it is. I want Alessia to decrypt this mechanoid transponder. It's time that we have done this to start getting some mechs to help us out. We need some mechs to help us with hauling. I don't know how they are when it comes to growing plants and whatnot. We'll have to check that out, but hauling is my main issue right now. Okay, so she decrypted that very quickly. A new quest has become available. It's called Ancient Shuttle. You have decrypted an ancient transponder revealing the location of a mechanoid ship in orbit. The ship is badly damaged, but you can signal it to land nearby. The ship contains the remains of a long-dead mechanator. Mechanators can create and control mechanoids for work and combat. By extracting the deceased mechanator's mech link, you can turn one of your own colonists into a mechanator. Okay. There's a Scorcher and 2 Militors. I'm going to go for it. I don't know if that was a really bad idea, but we'll find out. Mechanator's ship. A mechanator ship containing feral mechanoids has crashed nearby. The mechanoids will exit the crashed ship and prepare to fight. There they are. Let's look at the stats on these guys. Scorcher, I assume, means that they have a flamethrower. Close approach war mechanoid that specializes in incendiary attacks. Its flame burst attack has little reach, but once it closes on a group of defenders, it can ignite and disrupt them with blasts of searing flame. Then we have these little guys. They have mini shotguns. A small combat mechanoid armed with a low-power mini shotgun, roughly 4 feet tall. Militors lack the power, range, and toughness of more senior combat mechs. However, it is cheap to gestate and maintain, and so is often used as a rear guard or swarm attacker. Alright, we're going to figure out... Well, everybody's coming. Anybody with a weapon is coming. Why doesn't Rice have a weapon? Oh, because she's only will do melee. I'm not going to risk her. And Tiffy is a kid. All right, they're over there. So our little wall system here might help. Let's kind of get them in a spot where we could retreat if we need to. Who's lagging behind? Phil? Even with that Archotech leg, huh? What's its range? Oh, not that far at all. Okay, let's play it smart, and we're going to really do well here. Who has the longest range? I think it's going to be Galvin, doesn't he? No, somebody has a shotgun. Bolt action rifle. I guess not. That's okay. Are they coming? Oh, well, they're coming now. Mechanoid attack. One of those little militars is down. Whoa. Another one's down. Okay. I'm worried about the range on him. His range is there. If he gets a few more blocks closer, we're going to have to back away. Okay, he's down. Oh, okay. The crashed ship contains the corpse of an ancient mechanator. It's actually Mechanator. I'm going to remember to say that correctly. Extract the mech link by selecting a colonist and right-clicking the corpse. Okay, so decision-making time. First of all, let's go do whatever. And I think Alessia's hurt. So she's going to go lay down. Who is the person that we're going to make our the mech link with? It's got to be, because if they die, if they die, we're gonna have a problem. I feel like we should make it Fluff. Fluff is going to be the most resilient as far as, like, you know, we're going to keep her out of the way. She's actually really good at melee and shooting. We're going to keep her around. I think it's going to be Fluff. Let's just make it Fluff. Does it matter, like, what the intelligence is for the mech link? Let me see if I can. Mechanators use a mech link implant to control mechanoids. Mechanoids are assigned to control groups. You can change the behavior mode for control group by selecting the mechanoid or mechanator. Then clicking the behavior mode, and this is just stuff that we don't need to worry about. But it doesn't say anything about if they need to be, like, have intellect or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go with Fluff. Hauling Mechlink to General. What do I do with it? I don't know. Install Mechlink to become Mechanator. Let me read this real quick to see if there's any information on the Mechlink. Ah, okay. Here we go. A bionic implant that allows direct control of mechanoids. Mechlinks are used by soldiers to control war mechs and by workers to control labor mechs. A person with a Mechlink is known as a Mechanator. It says a Mechanator must be capable of smithing work to gestate mechanoids. So who's capable of smithing work? Maybe it's Phil. Who's a smith? Zyph is a 10. Andra's a 2. Phil is an 11. I might just do Phil. Of all people. Of all people, Phil is going to be our Mechanator. Yeah, just go ahead. Let's go. Let's go, Phil. There we go. Mechlink installed. Phil has installed a Mechlink. He is now a Mechanator and can create and control mechanoids. Research basic mech tech to get started. Creating mechs. Your Mechanator can create mechs at a production building called a mech gestator. Okay. Mechanators can control as many mechs as their total bandwidth allows. Select Phil and look at his bandwidth. And I also could do control groups. They control mechs in groups. Each control group can be set to one of these modes, either work, escort, recharge, or dormant self-charge. Okay. Interesting. Phil, what's your bandwidth, Phil? 6. Okay, so you can construct 6 mechs is what I'm hearing or understanding. Let's research. Let's research the basic mech tech. Shouldn't take that long, actually. I actually think what I need to do, I mean, I did commit to raiding these areas, didn't I? And this particular one only has 3.5 days left. So I think we need to do it. Let's just go do it. Stop stalling. Go ahead, accept. We're going to take Andra, Martin, Fluff, and maybe Alessia. Yep, because Rice could be our researcher. So we'll take those 4 people. Is 4 enough? We'll take Galvin also. 5. And we'll take 5 donkeys. Hey, maybe what we'll do is we'll bring a whole bunch of these things and go to High and sell it. Sell all these, sell some of these animals. I really don't. I don't need this many animals. It's crazy how many animals I have. Like, I'll keep a couple of dromedaries. I wish it said what gender they were on here. Does it say it here? Female. Okay, so dromedary 1 is male. And 2 is female. That's all you need. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are going to stay. And maybe we'll name them. But all the other dromedaries are coming with us. And we're going to sell them. And if something goes wrong, something goes wrong. Boomalope. I really don't want a boomalope. It was making chem fuel though, so I might keep it. Okay. And what do we need? Some silver? Nah, we don't need silver. Good. Oh, go back. Supplies. Yeah, this is fine. Go ahead. Okay, we're gonna set off on that raid in the morning. And what we're gonna do is have a much more controlled pen worth of animals, okay? That is what we're gonna do. Combat supplier. A constructoid has dropped from orbit and is placing itself under the control of Phil. It seems to have been attached to his mech link and is eager to serve its purpose once again. Whoa, it's actually... Wait a second. It's building? Hold on. How do I know what's going on here? So Phil basically is going to be a handler. If we want to look at it that way, is kind of a handler. Which I already had him doing that for animals. So let's see what this Mechanotor does. I'm sorry, this Constructoid. You can assign it to a group. It has needs. The only need is energy. A reserve of bioelectric energy needed for a mechanoid to function. It can be recharged at a charging station. If it reaches 0, the mech will go into dormant self-charging mode and recharge very slowly. If active, a Mechanotor will automatically repair this mechanoid. Alright, well, cool. So it's going to use 10% energy a day. I don't have a way to recharge it right now. I wish I could tell what its its construction level is. It seems to be going fairly quickly. Its work skill is a 10. So it obviously doesn't learn or anything like that, but it starts out as a 10. And if we watch it go here, I mean, I guess my answer to that is it's better than nothing. It's not that great. But it built that wall. It's hauling wood to a wall, so it can do both if it needs to construct. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I started doing this. Ambrosia sprout. Pods arrive. We already got the pod. There's a combat. A caravan from Shalona is approaching. They are a combat supplier. There are people who have relationships with your colonists or prisoners in the arriving group. Town Guard J is the brother of refugee Zega. Refugee Zega was, if I remember correctly, one of the ones where they were harvesting organs. So Zega, go see your brother. Oh, he can't hear properly. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to sell, maybe? I'll sell this spear, this knife, this gladius, this other knife, this club, knife, another knife. I'll sell this machine pistol. It's almost dead anyway. Same thing with the revolver. And that's kind of all I am able to sell. There's only 53 silver. Do they have anything that I would want? There's a marine helmet. Recon armor. A suit of light, partially powered armor designed to permit quick movement. So what does it do? Does it increase your move speed or something? Doesn't say. Probably increases move speed, but it doesn't say by how much. Might as well buy a little bit of medicine. Always can use that. That's good. There's the constructoid. Why is he building a wooden wall? I didn't mean to make wooden. That's for the prison. That's okay. Alright, it's fine. Where's Phil? So Phil, you can select a group, right? Select all mix. Okay. You know what I just thought of? I thought that I could send a couple of mechs over to Reg. Reg could have just been there with a couple of mechs all by himself. How's he doing? He's okay? I don't think I've ever seen him happier, actually. I want to make a campfire before I forget. Campfire. To help him with that, we're going to make a growing zone. Fertility layer here. We're going to make a little growing zone. we're going to say right here. And we're going to make it cactus. That way he'll continue to get wood. And his campfire, once he makes it, I'll set it that he cooks food. So he should then be self-sufficient. Okay, let's get this caravan on the road here. Martin is sleeping. I think they're all waiting for Martin. He did this last time, too. Let's go, guys. And that's why there's animal filth. Because they dragged them through the house. Yeah, I need those lifters. Those haulers would be great. Basic mech tech is finished. The technology needed for your Mechanitor to create and control basic tier mechanoids. What's after that? After that, we have a standard mech tech. Requires the study of signal chip. And there's high-tech ones and ultra-high-tech. Signal chip not studied. Okay, that's fine. Clean sweeper. Oh, that's good too. So many good mechs. Let's make a balance of them. How do we do it? A mech gestator and a mech recharger. During the recharger produces toxic waste packs and stores them internally. Haulers must remove the waste packs from time to time. We're going to have to go offload those somewhere or use them for something. But a gestator needs 3 components, which I don't have just yet. I mean, I can make the recharger though, because I already have a constructoid here. What is that? The biotech? A mech recharger. Looks like a little recharging station. I don't know anything about this, so I'm going to have to probably, redo this at some point. I don't know, like, should they come into a room? Should they be in a room together to recharge? For now, I don't want to do it for now, because we know what happens with for nows. For nows means nothing. The right thing doesn't happen later on. What about? I might need to do like recharging stations in a couple of different spots, but the most central spot right now is this one right here. So I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a small room for now. Why haven't they left yet? I think they're about to. Yep, they just left. Oh look, the little constructoid is taking 20 blocks. Can I prioritize him? No, okay, that's fine. Alright. Can Phil, though? Can Phil say... No, he can't. Okay, that's okay. Can I disallow? I did. Okay. If I disallow this because I don't want him doing it right now, will he go to the other spot that I do want him to work on? He's going to do the wall instead. Alright, that's fine. Do whatever you want. I was just trying to make you a recharging station because you're going to run out of energy soon. I like this little guy. I actually think it'll be good for there to be a lifter and a cleaner because they don't really need a skill to do that. Whereas the construction, I can kind of see that took a while. I'm not used to it taking that long because I have people that are faster builders. But that's okay. Did they make it here yet? Now this area has 288 steel. It's a lot of steel that we need right now. Alright, let's see. I said I was going to do it this episode. Let's see what happens. We're going. Okay. Let's assess the situation. We have a bunch of people here. A fairly small base. Some mechanoid slag chunks. A steel wall. So we'll need steel from that. I don't see any other kind of like hidden rooms or anything. Or mineral veins or anything like that. So it just seems to be these 3 rooms. Okay, that's fine. There's some granite, some limestone, and very other minimal, much minimal other things. Alessia, what's wrong with you? What's going on? Why are you so slow? Why are you in intense pain? What happened? Food poisoning. Oh, no wonder it took us forever to get here. You may want to sit this one out. Okay, we have 2 people? Just 2. He's got a steel knife, and he's got a wooden club. We're going to see if we knock any of them out. If we do, we'll think about keeping them. They're dead. That's fine. Let him go. Just let him go. It's fine. Well, can't you just open the door? Alright, okay. You don't have to destroy everything, guys. Why I can't open that? I have to claim it? Is that why? I think I have to claim it. Okay, good to know. Okay, we're not staying here. We're moving along. Can we... Do we want to deconstruct these first real quick? Because that won't take long at all. And then there was a steel wall down here. No more steel, right? What about this? Nothing valuable left. Okay. Now, does that actually mean there's literally nothing if I kill it? Like there's no components, or is there still some steel? Let's find out. No, stay. Oh, Martin. Why are you walking right in the middle of them? Okay, so there is steel. Even though it says there's nothing of value, there was something of value there. Is there anything else to do that to? Sure, down here. Dude, so that's, I don't know how much steel that is. I think it's 15 times 2. Alright, let them get their meals. Alright, that's fairly simple raid. We're just going to grab this steel and deconstruct this stuff and be done. This shouldn't take long to deconstruct at all. I could go a little crazy and start getting some other things, but I'm not going to worry about it. He's going. Let these guys just sleep. Alright, get this, once this is done, I'm gone. I'm not gonna worry about anything else. Done. Okay, world. Reform caravan. We're going to high. We're taking everything, of course. All the cloth, all the steels, the priority steel slag chunks. Mechanoid slag chunks, it's all good for steel. We'll take the urns. We'll take the beds. I don't want to take the limestone chunks and all that. I don't need those. Good. They'll be there in half a day. Alright, so that was successful. Okay, so let's see. We got Reg, who is, as planned, putting down some cacti. He is going to now sow this area of rice, and he's almost done with that. He's going to build this campfire, I'm sure, pretty soon. And after he does that, there he goes. He just built that. Perfect. Bills. We're going to add a bill for him to cook a simple meal. Do it. I don't want to say forever. We'll say do it until you have... I don't know, 20 meals. Pause it when satisfied, and then start again when you have like 12. Good. He seems happy. I've never seen him happier, even though his mood looks low here. I've never seen him happier. Yeah, we just got to give him some auto doors, get him his solar set up. He's a slow cook, but that's okay. I don't know why he's not eating that meal. He needs it. Oh. I had him prioritized to cook. I think he kind of likes it. He likes all these chairs around, just... He's a loner. Okie doke. They're almost at high. Alright, they're at high. Let's trade. Will you buy my animals from me? No. Oh yeah, they will. They will buy the animals. Okay. What did I say I wanted to do, right? I wanted to get rid of all the dromedaries, but keep the donkeys. I have 5 donkeys here for my 5 people. So sell the dromedaries. We can't sell everything because we need them to haul stuff back. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Is there anything else that we're going to sell, though, and offload while we're here? Archotech Eye, Bionic Spine. Phil does have a bad spine. Huh. I really just need components, though. There we go. There's some components. They have components. Go through this a little bit more carefully. I'm seeing sheep, hoods, cloth veils. I don't need any of that. Not right now, at least. There's Archotech eyes and bionic sphere spines. I don't want to say no to that right now, but I could come back. I need the components. I'm going to be able to get 19 components. Let me sell maybe some chem fuel. Do I have food? I don't have food. I feel like just struggling to get back, but selling some of the stuff to get more components. Okay. Instead of 19 components, we'll be able to get 25. And their mass is perfect. 410 out of 410. I'm selling one less dromedary calf to be able to do that. And I'm keeping 2 other fully grown adult dromedaries. Let's accept all that. And now we want to take that caravan, send the caravan home. It'll be there in a day. Wait, no. What am I doing? Cancel. Oh, I have to right click, enter hope. So they'll be there in 1.2 days. And that'll be great. We'll come back with 25 components. We'll be able to build the stuff that we need. And that'll be that. So we have a little constructoid. This episode took a couple little twists and turns. We had wanted to finish some things around here and raid a couple places. We only raided one place, but we were able to get a mech link and turn Phil into a Mechanator. And this little constructoid guy landed, and Phil's going to be able to control him now. The ultimate goal is to get some lifters to help with hauling and maybe a cleaner or 2, so that our people don't have to do those kinds of tasks. And that frees them up to do some other things that actually take skill that they can grow on. And before we end the episode, there's a new quest. Beggars Wish for Charity. A group of poor travelers, including a child, are approaching looking for help. The travelers are begging for 240 silver. They want the silver so they can buy back a friend who was recently kidnapped. You can give items to the travelers by selecting a colonist and right-clicking on pork. Where are they? This little guy? I mean, sure. Why not? It's just money. Uh-oh. We're being raided. They will prepare for a while and then they will attack. There's 3 of them. We only have 4 people here. They don't seem to be preparing. They seem to be attacking. No, they're preparing. Okay, good. We'll give this money to Pork. And then, Rice, why are you not giving the money? We really don't have time for this. Okay, great. I hope that helped you. They are 0.9 days until they get home. I don't think they're going to make it home before this battle. Well, let's think about some stuff. There's no place to put steel, I just saw. Alright, we need to finish this. Raw resources. So, raw resources. I think we want to put raw resources in this area, don't we? Yeah, like uranium, steel, plasteel, silver. Sure, all that can go in here. Can I haul this real quick? Here's my plan. Here's my plan. And I don't know if it's going to work. Might be a bad plan, but it's what we have. It's actually not going to work, so never mind. I was going to make it that we make the comms console. Hey, where's that turret? Haha, here we go. Steel mini turret. Let's install it. That's what we're going to do. Now, how do we draw them to where we want them to attack? I don't know. How about we put it here and we kind of lure them in some way? What's going to put it there? Zega. Do that. Great. Okay, we have a little turret. Do we have another one? I think we did too. Yeah, we did. Here's another one. So this one's going to cover all down here. And I'm not too worried about... I think maybe I'll just put another one like this way to cover that. I'm not sure what direction they're going to go. I feel like if I do that, I'll be covered. Oh, good. They're doing sterile tile. Okay, they're beginning their assault. They're beginning their assault. There's 3 of them down here. They have bows, so they have ranged weapons. They're pretty tough, it looks like. They're able to spew fire. We have a kid here. We have Rice with no weapon. Phil has a weapon. Zega is not good at anything when it comes to shooting. Zyph is the only other one that's really equipped at all. Rice, we're going to give you... there is no weapon for you, but maybe you can throw some Molotov cocktails at them. And so we only have really 2 people that are actually capable at all of fighting. Just put down a turret there and another turret here, hoping to lure them this way. And that's gonna be the plan. We have 5 of our really good fighters out. They're almost a day away, and the assault has begun. tune in next time to see how this raid ends up. Be sure to subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.